Monster RX93.1 presents All Out, your daily morning pick-me-up. All out hits, all out celebrity interviews, all out sports and showbiz news. Your hosts, Rico and Karla Aguas.
One of the things from PBB in your edition is that in Ocho, I don't know if the other editions got to do this, is that you guys have social media and you have that as a platform. Now, the twist to it is that you guys are given the chance to actually check out social media. Because I remember when Lou came in, inaabangan ko, sabi ko, oh, pumasok si Lou. May social, biglang nag-log in siya na parang there's a time, may isang social media session yata they allowed you guys or something, right? To give a shout out or something like that on social media. So I was like, oh, okay, they have social media for like one day when you guys went out, I think. Or I think it was after, because your audition, you guys go out, go back in. Am I right? Go out and go out.
Oh, was that Star Hunt?
It was, I think, Andre, it's like, because the thing with our season is there's 4 batches. And when we got out, because we stay in there for 2 months, but ours got extended to 2 months. And then we have to go outside and we're still part of the competition. So we have our social media. We can talk, we can connect to fans, but we're staying in the same hotel. And then, we do.
Oh, yeah, that period. I remember that.
Yeah.
So how was that experience? First time you log into your account after the whole PBB, and you guys got a break. Yung nag-log in kayo. What was the reaction when you pressed it? You're like, whoa! What was that reaction?
Man, yeah, it's just like looking at your notifications. Whoa! I remember we made one post, and I just was scanning through the comments one time, and to see all the hundreds of people just commenting, like, we love you, we watched every all you both inside PBB. I was reading all this, I'm like, wow, Pinoy Big Brother, a reality show in general, can really hit and like touch the hearts of a lot of people who watch to just try to learn from others. So that was super incredible to see, and really honored to be a part of that, to experience that in my life.
Yeah, you guys deserve it. Like, we're just hanging out with you guys for 30 minutes, and I'm like, I freaking love these two. They're so genuinely nice. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling through the comments, and I'm just like, there's so many questions. So, okay, somebody actually asked, because you guys are loved. You are very loved, and for good reason. I mean, you guys are very, very kind, very, very easygoing. But of course, with a platform as big as Big Brother, see what I did there? There are also going to be people that don't necessarily cheer you on.
There's that too.
With lovers and fans come bashers and trolls.
Yeah.
Coming from very normal backgrounds. Y'all were not artistas before entering the house. How do you deal with the hate and the negativity and those people that know absolutely nothing, but they just have so much to say? Because the internet, as great as it is, can be super, super toxic. So how do you guys deal with the bashers? Who wants to go first?
I get a lot of that. We do. They always go back to that moment inside the house, the pool scene. But in my mind, of course, what you said, with power comes great responsibility, good comes with bad. I already expected that, quite honestly, since a lot of people, especially Filipinos, they're very opinionated, and they will share what they want to say online. So I kind of just don't read some of them, but of course there are times that you accidentally would, and there are times that I would. That of course I'm a normal person. I cry, and then I always just run to Andre. But at the end of the day, I just always try to remember that I am who I am, and no one can tell me otherwise. Is that?
Yeah. And Andre,
Preach it, girl.
what do you do when she runs to you, Andre? She goes, Andre.
Forehead kisses.
I'm a girl.
No,
But
but
how do you deal with it, Andre?
I like that question. I'm happy it got brought up because that is definitely something that we also had to adjust to and learn our own ways through experience how to handle it. Because at times when you're really stressed, parang like your brain feels like jello or mush, and sometimes you stumble here and there because nobody's perfect, right? It's a hard strain naman. Minsan things that people say would kind of hit once in a while, and then that's the times where some people can really, if they get they let that take over, they can kind of go downhill from there. But I'm happy to say that me and Lou, we've learned how to handle it, and we are able to put on have a security wall against that in our minds. I like this one quote that I read. I'm not sure if I'm wording it 100% right, but it basically said, don't listen to somebody and let them offend you if you never would take advice from that person to begin with.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one, because if you think about it, these people know nothing about you, naman, when it comes to like all what you've been through or every single detail. So who are they to kind of dictate your relationship? When honestly, if you put it in a perspective, they're a small fraction of the big picture, and the big picture is people support and they love you, they give love. So why focus on the good and not the bad? Kind of just put it away, read it.
Right,
That's how we.
Okay, Sensei. Thank you, Dre.
Yeah.
Diba? Compared to the love and support that we get, those people are nothing.
For Lou and Andre, okay, so if PBB, let's just give a situation now, just to run it back to, sige, pagbigyan natin ng bashers. Hindi nangyari ang PBB, the garden and the swimming pool didn't happen. If you were to, kung Andre, mangliligaw ka kay Lou, what would be the story? How would you meet each other? Where will it take place? How would you approach her?
Oh, like no PBB? Like
no PBB.
Yeah.
You just
I like this question. Thank you.
Well, I think it would have to come down to the point where, I would try to, because how would I word this? I would like to try to, where I'm from back in Hawaii, I guess the way it's kind of over there is, ask them out on a simple, perhaps a date or a hangout, and try to get them slowly. But I heard about how you court here in the Philippines. I hear like you put like I don't know if I'm right, but you put like a bucket of water in front of the house, or you play guitar and throw a rock at the window or something. Am I totally?
I'm like,
no.
Yeah, that's 1927.
Okay.
Courting 101. Andre, you are very updated.
Okay, Andre, what do you do? Just to give you a situation. The throwing of the rock is right, and you play guitar and you sing. But it's not a bucket of water that you have. What they have is an arenola, which has if they don't like you, they're gonna pour it on you.
Oh, okay.
They let you in. So just to give you, all right, it's an arenola. It's not a bucket of water. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was a bucket of water, and then like like let's drink water or something.
It's a bedpan. Yeah.
Arenola. Okay.
Yeah, arenola.
This interview just went real weird.
Yeah.
Like we went on the weirdest tangent. But anyway, back to what you were saying, Andre. So you'll take her for a simple hangout?
Hang out first,
What's
get to know
the plan?
Try to hang out with bigger groups of friends as well. But I'll just try to have a fun time slowly, and not just try to let's be my girlfriend right off the bat. I like to take the time before you ask somebody to be your girlfriend, because that's it's a big decision. Naman, you're agreeing to be together as one, to boyfriend and girlfriend, and I don't like to take that for granted. Naman, it's something very special. So, but now that I'm here in the Philippines, now that I think about it, I would like to try to approach it with the Filipino culture and try to learn more about a girl here in the Philippines, and put an arenola at the door first. See how that works.
Arinola.
Arinola.
We know
Hello.
we know what to give you guys when we see you guys. It's gonna be an Arinola, man.
Arinola. That's
Well,
cool.
but like girl to girl, like
Yeah.
I know we know now we've established that Andre is actually your first like serious boyfriend.
Mhm.
What was it about him, PBB aside, that made you decide like, yeah, this guy, I want to be in a relationship with him? Because that's a very big step. Like
Yes.
getting together with somebody means you're getting to know them even more on a deeper level. You're trusting them
Yeah.
with your heart, as they say. Wow. Okay. And for you, like, he's your first serious boyfriend. So what is it? What was it about him that made you say, yeah, I
Yeah.
want to be with him?
Yeah, at first, honestly, wow, I like that. No, Andre, what was the question again?
What was it about him? Because you said he's your first serious boyfriend. Look, he's getting kilig off Zoom call. He's waiting. He's like, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Tell me what makes you so happy.
When you ask the question, it started like there's a lot of flashbacks going because I have a very imaginative I have a vision, and then all the flashback from inside the house. I just remembered everything because inside the house, 1 week is like a month because you don't have internet, you don't have contact with family, you can't see your friends. So there's just 8 of us inside the house, and then I really got to know him, even if I don't talk to him, observing him. He's unique. Well, the story is unique because I met him inside the house, and then I've always I dreamt of like meeting someone without distractions, without social media, meeting someone in a bookstore or a coffee shop. And I guess PBB is the same. There's no like texting, there's no video calls. Our relationship, what we've been through, not everyone gets to experience that, and I wanted to keep him in my life because he would understand what I experienced, what I felt during this time. And honestly, there's a lot of like hard times inside the house, and he was my safe place. He is still my safe place. During the naman Rico. During that time. So I'm just very thankful that he was there when I started to like, when I feel, because being inside can be also parang, wow, how about my family outside? How about my friends? You worry. So him being there really helped a lot, especially the military training. We had a military training inside the house, and I was about to give up, and seeing him not give up, and other people inside the house, I was really blessed to have that, or else I wouldn't be here now.
Nice. Okay. Well, being together for what you guys could say 14 months already. What are the things that you've learned from each other that not a lot of people know? What are the things you learned from Andre, Lou, that not a lot of people know, and also Andre in case of Lou as well?
Laglagan.
All good stuff. Really.
What? You can be 100% honest, But it doesn't have to be serious, guys. It can be something really simple or something really silly. Like maybe he has a funny way of like sneezing, or just something that people don't really know. You don't have to think so profound. I mean, you can give us profound, but you can also give us something silly.
Go, Andre. I know you have a lot to say.
Very big.
Woo!
All right. There's only one way you can wake her up without her, committing murder.
Getting angry and all, huh?
Yeah. and that's being very calm, making her a nice coffee, saying, "Here you go. Wake up when you want to, and I made you some coffee, and you leave." And that is the best way to wake her up. Other than that, nah, don't even try.
I love what he says. You have to calmly, like you have to approach this with caution. You know how they say if there's like a wild bear, you have to say like,
But
Andre,
there's
The
times
monster when they wake up.
when you learn about each other. I'm trying to think. She's really good for
Me, well, Andre,
oh go, no, what?
yeah.
What are you saying?
With Andre, he asks a lot of questions, and he won't stop asking unless you answer him. Well, for me, because I like focusing on one thing. So if, for example, I'm writing things down, or I'm doing my financial stuff, and then he asks something, sometimes I don't get to, like, what? And then you have to have an answer, or else he'll ask that 10 times. 10 times. He's like a parrot. No. But yeah.
So in short, Andre, in Philippines, makulit ka daw.
It's because the way my dad raised me up when I was a kid, he told me that it was his mission to answer every single question his kids could come up with. And I took advantage of that, and I was just like, why? Why does a wolf have hair? Why does a wolf bark? Why does dogs run? And he would give a deep answer every single time. And then you take that and you put it in our relationship. And see Lou, she's very focused on, when she focuses on one thing, she really focuses. Parang if she's really in a deep message, you can say anything you want, and then she'll be like, wait, what? Ganun. I'm like, always, when I ask her a question, she's like trying to give me her best, like, the best she can give with her attention. It becomes this whole like me asking 20 questions in a row sort of thing.
Between sa inyong dalawa, sino yung malambing sa inyong dalawa?
Yeah, who's more affectionate?
Malambing? Like parang like hugs or
yeah, hugs, kisses, like we'll just randomly like lean on you. Like whose love language is more physical touch?
This is weird because I would say the same. Like it's 50-50. There are times that he's malambing, and there are times that I just want to cuddle. Yeah. Diba? We're the same.
She's sort of she likes to hug and stuff like that. In the beginning, I'm not used to like hugging that much, or parang not malambing, diba? I don't know how I was that much in a relationship. Pero I got really, I liked her style, and then I started becoming more lambing as well. So parang we both started getting clingy. Ganun.
Oh, di kayo na happy, kayo na perfect.
Who cooks between you two?
Yep, that's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Andre, what is your specialty? Yeah. What are you like so good at making?
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay, I'm gonna zoom you. Wait, honey. I'm gonna zoom you. Go.
I need background music.
Okay.
Like little guitar melody.
That's all I can do.
I love it.
Okay, go. Keep it going. I really like a nice steak with rosemary, with thyme, with butter, with some olive oil. Sear it, medium rare. On the sides, you got some nice baked potatoes with steam coming out, and you got a side of beautiful asparagus. Just take a bite of potato, asparagus, and a piece of steak, and then that, no problem. Yeah, steak.
Oh, damn! My man can make steak. Okay. So, do you have you like? Are you obsessed? Because that sounds I want steak.
Right? Oh yeah, that's our favorite meal. Actually, our first date is we had steak inside the house. He
Aww.
do that kay Kuya. He's like, I want steak, I want garlic, I want butter. And Kuya's like, wait, hold on.
We
Slowly.
get that for you. Let me hook you up. All right.
Let me hook you up, bro.
We've been talking about your PBB experience. We've been talking about yung buhay niyo sa bahay. But when you guys officially came out, the show is done. Did you guys ever go out on a formal date na kayo lang dalawa, that you guys went to a nice restaurant? Did you guys put on a nice dress? Nagkaroon ba kayo ng moment na gano'n na parang, let's go out, for a change. Official tayong gano'n.
Yes, we do. We spend a lot of time together, but I'd say most of those times we're always eating. I bring him to places because we live around Pasig area. So we're surrounded by food and everything. So I take him out. I wouldn't say like fancy because I'm not really a fan of fancy dinners, but I do like taking him. We go home, we cook food. I do like that, like just chilling at home. He makes food. Yeah.
What's one of your best dates that you can remember? Like, because of course you guys go out, like, or you stay in. What's one super memorable date? Like, whether it be at home or like out, that you can remember and you're like, oh, that was a really good date.
I think for me it was our first date actually, and it wasn't like too fancy or anything. It was just us actually like, first time in the outside world together, like in the beginning of our relationship, and parang just walking in the mall, holding hands, and just like wow. And then we went to a ramen shop and we had just ramen with each other in the mall, and it seems very simple, but in the beginning of a relationship, it kind of means a lot.
I remember that. It was our first time outside, and then we actually ran in the mall. We're like, what? We're free!
Yeah.
Look at those people walking! Wow! It's cute. I remember that.
Can you imagine the fans screaming, no? And then you guys went to the restaurant and they're all looking at the window. LouDre! LouDre!
Yeah. The people inside the kitchen, because there's a glass, right? They're like...
It's funny when all the chefs, like lahat ng chefs are looking, and then I'm just like, shut up.
Good job.
Good job. Good.
So everybody knows the story of your dating. Everybody knows that you guys are a successful couple. Now, the one thing that we want to know, Andre, from you, is that, I told you I'm going to ask a lot of questions, is that how did you ask her to be your girlfriend?
Right.
Like the exact words.
Do you remember?
I could try. It was like a bit of a paragraph. I wanted to make it special, not just will you be my girlfriend, but I started it off with that's it. Mahal. This one is we learned a lot about each other lately, and that's it. I like it when you have the little whistle in your nose when you laugh, and small details. Kind of, I don't know what I said exactly, but basically said, I've fallen in love with you, and I wanted to ask you, will you be my girlfriend? And yeah, that was on when Boy Bunda came into the PBB house to interview us. And I actually prepared that secret question because that's what I've been wanting to ask her for a long time. Because at that point, I don't see why I wouldn't ask her.
Sandali lang. Gusto ko.
Diba?
Hirap ma-recover. No! How to be you? Hirap buhay mo? Alam mo, I've never wanted to throw something at my laptop. Like, I mean, you're gorgeous. You're obviously a smart girl. You're very, very talented. Andre, you are like just really cute. I mean, you are really cute, and beyond that, you're like so mature and smart. And my veins are popping because I'm like, what's with this generation of kids? Like, how are y'all so attractive and smart? Like, last I checked, you can either only be attractive or smart. Okay, I'm speaking the truth. Okay, I'm speaking the truth. Rico, I'm gonna let you handle this because I need to recover. I'm tired.
Lou, how did you feel about that? Nung tinanong kanya that moment.
Nah, it was a long question. It's supposed to be 3 short questions. I had 3 questions for him also. We were taking turns asking, and then he's just like, we've met each other for a na. So, and malakas yung feeling ko. So I'm like, my face, if you watch it again, I'm like, what? Are you sure you're gonna ask this now? So I was already thinking about it. And then until he said, will you be my girlfriend? Can you be my girlfriend? I'm like, wow. And then I never heard someone said that to me before. So I was just like, okay, of course. When,
I said
Wow.
she's
First of all, I know she's just like, okay, I mean, why not? Sure.
in front of Tito Boy.
Di ba? Ito, Tito Boy. In front of Tito Boy, abunda.
Nice.
Di ba? Reliving the moment. But it's big up on you guys. Throughout the many, many months, you've inspired a lot of people, a lot of your fans, a lot of the viewing public that relationships do happen. Hindi lang puro hugot, hindi lang puro heartbreaks. That if you believe in it, you meet the family. It's something that could work out, and you guys are a great example of having a successful relationship in show business. Lou, have you met his family?
Oh yeah.
How was that feeling?
Well, I met his parents inside the house when we became the batch Big Four. At first, because we were doing a task, right? So he won first. Andre was able to go to the finish line first because we were balancing this ball with our fingers, and then there's like a panel here, and then we were doing that, and then Andre was able to finish first, and his prize was his parents being inside the house. So when he finished that, his parents were there, and then I was there. It's like, should I like, should I be the last one? Because I'm really scared after what happened inside the house. But they were really accepting. They were warm. They're amazing. Tita Elvie and Tita Danny, and his family is just, they're from Hawaii. They're chill. They're beautiful. What can I say?
Nice.
I'm them. I guess they made me feel like I belong. So. And then there's this one time that me and Andre fought, and then I called his mom, and then we talked for like an hour and a half. But yeah, so he's like, oh yeah, that's my son. That's what he does. So she was very. I love her.
I was super
Andre,
happy.
was that a big deal for you? Because you grew up different, but your mom is Filipino.
Mhm.
Was it a big deal for you that your family would like her? Or
My
did you know? You're like, oh, I know they're gonna love her.
I knew they were
Were
gonna.
you nervous?
I knew they were gonna love Lou because I mean, she's one of a kind, and see Lou, her personality, her very friendly, bubbly personality, where she treats everybody equally. Not all people like that in Hawaii, diba? It's actually pretty rare to find somebody like Lou in Hawaii. So I knew that when my parents met her, it was just gonna be like happy, good times, and it was, because for one, it's also like my first official girlfriend that I'm gonna introduce to them as well, and I really could imagine my mom's and her speaking, Tagalog about me, because in our family parties growing up, they would all hurt. My mom and my aunties would always, talk just mostla about me and my dad. And then my sister has been like parang like wanted me to find a girlfriend so she can have like a sister-in-law, a best friend, and they kicked it off right off the bat here in the Philippines, and they're like best friends here. So it's really awesome for me to see.
So pag nag-away kayo, Andre, you're gonna have a whole family.
Yeah, family definitely helps in those times for sure.
All right.
Truth, dude. And she has conversations with your mom, so
Yeah,
that's fun.
you know how I am with the kid.
Ooh. As Chandler Bing says, whoopah!
We got some greetings. Lou, I think you gotta go greet somebody. You have some greetings? Go ahead, Lou.
Oh yeah, happy 42nd wedding anniversary to Ben and baby Lee. I heard she's a fan. She's a LouDre fan. So happy anniversary.
For the fans of yours, for you guys have a massive fan base. So this is your opportunity to greet them now and to thank them. What would be your message for your fans? Go ahead, guys.
One at a time, because I'll zoom you guys, so you can each give your fans like your message. Who wants to go first?
I guess I can go first.
Okay.
Well, first of all, big maraming salamat for everybody coming here to watch us today. We also want to say a big thank you for staying here and not giving up on us and always supporting us and believing in us. It makes our heart very happy to see that you guys are happy as well. And we have plans for the future. We hope to get more into perhaps vlogging or other things to stay interacting with you all, because we miss you guys very much. This lockdown isn't easy for everybody staying home. So we wish you all the best and hope to see you all very soon. Mahal ko kayo. Mahal namin kayo. We love you all and wish you all the best.
Yes, we love and miss you guys so much. I hope you're all safe and you're all healthy and you choose to keep going during the quarantine. And we miss you. After everything me and Andre we have plans, so I hope you guys check up our Instagram and our social media account. And thank you so much, Rico and Karla, because we do as much as possible. We want to connect with our fans. So yeah, thank you guys so much for always being there for us on social media and even before on live. Thank you so much because you make our hearts full.
Hey, thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us on the show.
But before we let you go, I have one more question for you too. The next time that you probably send a message to each other, it could be on your wedding day. We don't know with the vow and everything. Now, if you have a message to each other, I learned this one from years back. It's called the now vow. What would be your message for each other, especially during these times that everybody's going through a lot? What would be that one message, Lou, that you got for Andre, and Andre, what you got for Lou?
Regards to the future or just right now?
Just everything.
It's your now vow.
Now vow.
What's your vow for friends?
Bruh, I'm scared.
Just want to say we will be okay, and let's not give up. We will fight through this lockdown, and just always know that I love you, and I'm sorry for the times where we may fight here and there, but that's normal in the relationship, I guess. We're both learning, and I'm always here for you, no matter what. Don't forget that. I love you.
Whoa.
And Lou.
What's up? Dore. We're not perfect, especially now I know that I'm not sure if everything's gonna be okay, but I'm sure that I will always be here and open arms, and I'm always here to accept you. And even if we fight, I will choose always to forgive you. And I just love you so much. And I know we talked about this, but we won't let this go. We will try to work things out. So I hold on to that, and I know we both do. I love you.
Okay. Are we good? I'm not crying. You're crying. You're stupid.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you
Guys,
so
thank you guys so much for this opportunity. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what?
Monster.
For 2020, for all the projects you guys have, I know the last time that we heard it was Tabing Ilog.
Oh,
That you
yeah,
guys are part of. We're pretty much excited for that. Hopefully, it pushes through for 2020. That's what we got. But thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the announcement of the Tabing Ilog since we can't have live audiences because of this pandemic. But we will keep you guys updated online. So.
Greetings. You guys have any personal greetings? You want to greet your mom and dad, your cousin?
I want to say hi to my family. What's up? I'm the radio bros. I'm kidding. I just want to say hi to my grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Her name is LouDre. I love you so much and I miss you.
Okay.
And to my parents, I'll see you soon.
All right. Andre.
Yeah, friends and family who all tuned in. Miss you all and see you guys soon. And also to all the fans who tuned in today. Thank you all for tuning in. And see you all soon. Looking forward to
Yeah,
it.
we'll have you guys in the studio, okay? When all this is done and everything is back, we'll play some games.
Crazy.
Yeah, cook us some steak and have some more. But ladies and gentlemen, have it. Give it up for LouDre.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
All Out with Rico and Karla. All Out music and all out fun. Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. only on Manila's hottest Monster RX 93.1.